I'll be honest with you, this is the one I've been regretting doing. I wrote in my journal, it's Evan's background story, but like, background story? Backstory, my god, my terms. But it's actually just the story of Freud, which I feel really bad now. And I opened up DeviantArt, not Dropbox. Alright. So, okay, y'all know how I never knew about Freud until a long time ago. Like, not a long time ago, like this year, basically, when I started playing again. Look, okay? I can't. I don't know who he was, and I'm really sad. So, I have the Maple Story Wiki up. Yep, I'm getting all this from Wiki. And it's basically the story, it says story, it's under Evan, even though it's Freud's tentacle story. So, I'm not gonna read the whole thing out to you, because y'all know I can't read. But I will try to give you my summary while using this as a guide to collect my thoughts if I need to. Alright, so Freud, okay? We all know him. He's actually a really great magician and all that stuff. He literally loves life, honestly. For some reason, I don't know why. But he actually has an appreciation for every life force, especially dragons. I don't know why. Again, in Zero's story, you literally see him try to defend Horntail. Well, not Horntail. What was the dragon? It was like this really big, scary-looking dragon, and he treats it like a literal child, like a baby. Like a lost puppy, and it's weird for some, I don't judge Freud, but like that I judge him for. Anyway. We also know that Freud was very powerful since Luminous literally tries to catch up to him, and like they're literally in a competition, though I think it's only one-sided for Luminous. Like Luminous is the only one that thinks it's a competition, but that's just me, that's a headcanon, so it's not true. Anyway, what I didn't know is that Freud loved exploring, so that kind of explains to me why we don't know where exactly Freud's from. Like, whether he's actually is from Hennessy's, or from like a Leaf, well, he wouldn't be from Leaf Friend, wouldn't he? Because Leaf Friend has like the little puffball guys, so we don't really know where he's from. So, but we know he loves exploring, so yeah, I guess that excludes that idea of where he's from, where did he come from, where did he go? There we go. I made the joke. The PDF file messed up, and so I can't read one of the sentences. But I think it's basically talking about how Freud kind of just wanted there to be peace between him and like humans and the dragons. But anyway, we already know that happened slightly because he finds Alfred. And Alfred is kind of just like Freud, where he, like, appreciates life and stuff, even though I don't know why he would. Yeah, especially because now I know what happened with Damien. So, like, when Freud appears before Alfred, he kind of, like, related to him in a sense, because they're basically the same, so they kind of found their similarities of how the wiki puts it, philosophical love for all life forms. Like, guys, why do you love life so much? You're literally dead now. I'm sorry. I get triggered really easily. So I guess because of their such like in syncness, I'll call it, they actually form a pact. Which now y'all know is the Dragon Master Pact, which really has a horrible name to it. Like, it should not be a Dragon Master type thing. It's like freaking friendship up in here. I'm so mad that Myrrh never calls you by Evan. And I'm just like, why? We're friends technically. Okay, but the Spirit Pact was basically for a mutual defense and understanding. And basically, because of the pact, they could perform powerful ritual and spells, creating, like, unbreakable. My God, I can't speak. Creating an unbreakable bond between the two of them, even after death. I forgot to add that part, and they added it, so I'm gonna add it too. So basically, from what I've seen from Evan and Murr, because they mentioned it too, the pact is basically if you get stronger, they get stronger. So it's very like a very close-knit bond between you and your dragon. Why am I saying it like that? I have no idea. Maybe you're playing Evan right now and you're not, you're playing, no, I'm not even gonna, don't even ask, I don't even know anymore. But together with that power, they ushered peace, which is basically what you always do, when you have power, you do peace, right? No. Nope. It shattered because of that one guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. No, it's not Luminous, because if it was Luminous, I would be very mad. But no, it's the other one. Yeah, you guys know I'm talking. I was about to say the pale student teacher. Wrong time period, guys. The Black Mage. Yeah, he's in the story somewhere. Because of him, all the peace that Freud and Alfred did kind of broke apart. Y'all know this would have happened. I'm gonna go off what I know from this point on. Well, not really this point on for this part. So when the Black Mage kind of like is power hungry all the time. So when he figured out that Freud and Alfred had this like very strong bond together, he's like, yeah, I kind of want that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to like make all the Onyx Dragons evil, and because Alfred is this very BA, which is a good thing. Badass dragons are always a good thing. I mean, like, really. He's like, nah, mate. You're evil, I'm not, and that's not the way of the dragon, so goodbye. Yeah. The Black Mage didn't take that very well. So he started researching how to destroy the spirit pact between Alfred and Freud, and eventually he concluded that he can lock... Wait, what? Whoa, I didn't actually know this part. If the Black Mage locked Freud within ice forever, this might break the pact. So he launched a devastating attack on the pair, which, trying to maneuver them in a position where he launched this horrible curse on Freud. He succeeded. Yeah, he really shouldn't do that, because Alfred threw himself in front of his friend, basically, like in an anime style, like, no! type thing, where, like, you put, like, the self-sacrifice noble thing or something like that. I don't know if I even said that correctly. Alfred took the curse instead of Freud. Yeah, and the dragon was, well, I shouldn't say the dragon. Alfred was encased in ice, and the spirit pact was broken. His success was not completed, so basically during that whole time was the fight against the Black Mage. So in theory, technically, Freud walked right into a trap, but the Black Mage didn't expect that during the time where Alfred's slowly encased in ice, a young boy appears with an onyx dragon as a pair. Freud's unconscious at this point, but Alfred asks the young man to go save an egg for him. He does. The young man approves, like, not approves, but like says yes. He goes, saves the last onyx dragon egg. That young man was Evan. I like to think that the Silent Crusader quest at that point was played by Evan, because Alfred speaks directly to him, and you see the dialogue on screen right now, and Mur mentions that the egg is quite familiar to him, has the same energy like a familiar energy to it. That egg was Mare as a child. Well, not a child, but like a baby. Not even a baby. It was just an egg, really. What do you call that? But as long as this egg existed, there could be a hope for a new Dragon Master. Most of the heroes that fought with Freud knew that there would be a new Dragon Master to step up and to basically take Freud's place. When Freud woke up, Evan was gone, the egg was there, and he escaped safely with the egg, putting it in safety. He put it in a place where he knew it was going to be found. As Alfred sacrificed. I'm gonna read the last part of this wiki page, guys. I'm gonna do it right, because this is a touching moment. Actually, no. Screw that. I'm not gonna do that. So, when Freud returns to Slumbering Dragon Island, which is where Alfred rests, and on Alfred's last moments, they created a little message in the bottle for the next Dragon Master, because the man known as Freud, by that point, would be long gone, and just a mere memory in time. Now, I learned a lot about Freud while doing this, just glancing at the document that I have about him and reading it from what I've known and what I've summarized for you guys. And yeah, I made jokes along the way, but really, as much as I say I love Evan, Freud has grown on me so much, and I'm really sad that I never got to know Freud when he first came out, only because I was very, very angry at the game for no reason. Y'all will know why I'll get angry at the game in my next video. Probably tomorrow, because I think this one comes out on Wednesday. But Freud was a good man. So was Alfred. And no, Evan cannot replace them. Evan and Mir cannot replace the Dragon Masters. The Dragon Master and his dragon companion. I don't know what to call them. Of old, but what Evan and Mir can do is just be themselves. And that's literally the best way to become a Dragon Master, is to become yourself and do the best that you can do and not try to be like the ones of the past. That's what I believe, and that's what I was taught. Even Luminous says it at one point, and I appreciate Lumi for saying that. And honestly, y'all cannot tell me by the end of Heroes of Maple that they did not all adopt Evan as their little brother. Like, oh my god, guys! Y'all know I had to, like, make this really happy and make this not serious anymore, because, like, it was really sad. It was getting serious and sad. Anyway. Yeah.